It's me, Quizmaster Jack, bringing you your weekly dose of Buzzword here on Thinking Game Trivia. If you're just joining us, each question that you hear today is a trivia question about pop culture. Each one's going to be a series of clues to go from more obscure to more well-known. I'm going to try to interrupt the question and answer it as soon as possible to get high amounts of points. We're going to start with question one.
The protagonist of this film says that he has no control as he appeals to a group led by Der Schranker. In this film, a ball rolling away and a lost balloon signal that Elsie has been killed by the...
This is just Schindler's List? Yep, that makes more sense. The balloon. Schindler's List is the girl with the red coat, not the balloon. Yeah, and then the guy saying he has no control makes sense because he's a murderer. That's what M stands for. Yeah, I could have waited on that one.
A bully on this TV show accidentally flushes her beloved doll Cynthia down a toilet. Boris and Minka are the Jewish grandparents of this show's central character.
So it's just Hey Arnold? Rugrats! Oh, I was on the wrong Nickelodeon one. Yeah, Cynthia is Angelica's doll, not Helga's. Helga's a little too old for dolls on Hey Arnold. Man, questions I would have gotten if I just relaxed a little bit.
A song about this musical's title place laments how it's a lovely day, but you've got lots of bills to pay. In this musical, Nicky assures his roommate Rod that it would be okay if you were gay. Princeton dates Kate.
Okay, that's Avenue Q. It's okay to be gay, I think is the name of the song in Avenue Q. Famously involving puppets and real life characters. It's essentially Sesame Street, but with more adult topics.
This album, which opens with the line, "I am on a lonely road and I am traveling," was followed by For the Roses. While sitting in a park in Paris, the performer of this album thinks of a western U.S. state. All I Want and California are on, for 10 points. What Joni Mitchell album named for a color?
It's just Blue? Joni Mitchell has an album named Blue? She does. I got an album question right. Was it? I got one album question right. With the giveaway of Guess a Color.
In an ad for this company, a founding father objects to allowing stupid people to vote. In a Super Bowl ad for this company, various famous inventions are objected to by Larry David. Tom Brady was sued after making ads endorsing, for 10 points,
the Bitcoin.
What Sam Bankman-Fried founded crypto company.
What was it called? Oh, what was this company called? What was it called? I think it's BTP or FTX. FTX. I knew it off of the commercial, but I don't really pay attention to Bitcoin stuff for reasons.
This show's final season was set in 2033 and featured a power-hungry digital assistant.
Parks and Rec did a time jump. Brockmire, okay. Not a great week going on here. I'm not sure I would have ever gotten Brockmire right. I don't even know what that is. But we got a video game question now. In a series. So let's see which one it is.
During development, this game was codenamed Project Americas. While under police custody at a Travelodge, Ariane Kurtage used an Amazon Fire Stick to steal and leak footage of this game.
It's GTA 6. Yeah, the most famous video game leak was somebody who stole assets and videos of GTA 6, a game that is not out yet. Who knows when it's coming out? Maybe they announced a date. I don't know. I was never a huge fan of the GTA games. I get why they're big, but Not for me, but that was big video game news.
The opening narrator of this film, who was paid in marijuana, was a then unknown John LaRoquette.
Yeah, it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hey, we got a 19. We can put something on the highlight reel. Yeah, that's a little tidbit that I know about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which they just happen to put in the first clue of a question. So we get a nice 19. So we got some good stuff going on this week. Overall score not going to be great, but we got a sweet 19.
This 4-letter word names a band whose last album was New Facts Emerge, released 6 months before the death of Mark E. Smith. This word begins the name of a band behind a 2023 update of We Didn't Start the Fire.
Oh.
For 10 points, what word begins the name of the band behind Sugar We're Going Down?
Oh, what? 4-letter? Oh, it's just fall. I was thinking, yeah, that's Fall Out Boy, but I was putting Fallout as one word. So nearly overthought my way into not getting that question right. Yeah, because Fall Out Boy did the updated version of We Didn't Start the Fire, which people are not big fans of. But yeah, they don't. Fall Out Boy is a 3-word band name. All right, one more question. Let's see what they got.
The king of a street in this city, John Stephen, popularized designer Mary Quant's miniskirts. The shop Mr. Fish in this city was a landmark of the Peacock Revolution. Fashion districts are found on Carnaby Street and Savile Row in, for 10 points.
Isn't this just Savile Row is just in London, isn't it? Okay, yeah. I was thinking it might be that from the miniskirt clue, but I'm not confident in fashion stuff. All right, only 6 right. Took some hot guesses on some questions, and they didn't work out for us. But that happens sometimes. Sometimes you got to take chances when you want to score big. So those first 10 were for pop culture. Now we're into sports.
This man gave his team a 3-2 lead with a World Series home run after staring down pitcher Justin Verlander. This man's 145 walks, the most since Barry Bonds, led.
Yeah, so he must have stared down Verlander when the Nationals won the World Series.
After a 1985 World Cup qualifier, this country's coach, Jock Stein, died from heart problems. Oh. This country beat Holland at the 1978 World Cup on Archie Gemmel's nutmeg dribble and goal.
Archie Gemmel.
In 1872, the first international soccer match was between England and, for 10 points, what country to the north?
To the north of just Scotland? Okay. Geography question in there. I'm not thinking, not operating at full level right now, folks.
This man was the inspiration for Coach Strother in a 1973 book by his former player Peter Gent. A day after Bum Bright sold his team, this coach was replaced by the new owner's former Arkansas teammate Jimmy Johnson. For 10 points, from 1960 to 1988, what fedora-wearing man...
Yeah, it's Landry then. Coach who wears a fedora, you say? Sounds like Tom Landry.
This player was hit below the belt in an April 2023 playoff game by the Grizzlies' Dylan Brooks. After leading his team over the Pacers in a December 2023 game, this man became the first MVP of the NBA's in-season tournament. For 10 points, what Lakers player is the leading scorer in NBA history?
It's just LeBron. It was just LeBron. It's like incidental stuff that happened to LeBron James in the last year and a half. One of those things is really big, becoming the highest scorer of all time in the NBA. Getting hit in the junk, not necessarily something that would leap to my mind.
This man's listless title bout with Demian Maia in 2010 led an embarrassed Dana White to walk out. A shocking 2013 knockout loss to Chris Weidman ended this man's 7-year run as UFC middleweight champion. For 10 points, what Brazilian MMA fighter nicknamed the Spider has the first name Anderson?
Oh, it's Anderson Silva? It is Anderson Silva. Getting spoon-fed answers here. I mean, hey, if we keep on this pace, we're going to end up with 101 points, which is more than I got in pop culture.
In 2016, this man became the NCAA FCS career leader in receiving touchdowns. He had a record 33 receptions in a playoff run and was named Super Bowl MVP after torching the Bengals. A 2021 receiver.
It's Cooper Kupp. He was the MVP when the Rams beat the Bengals. Ooh, a multiple word phrase, an exact multiple word phrase. I like where this is going. So it could be like a specific kind of play or maybe a rule. Interesting. Intriguing. Let's see what they got.
This phrase titles a 1960 TV show hosted by Mark Scott that filmed at Los Angeles' Wrigley Field. An event of this name began in 1985 when Dave Parker won it.
This is a home run derby. This is me guessing. Yep. That is an exact word for an exact multiple word phrase. All right, so we doubled up on baseball. We doubled up on football. There's going to be one more basketball question, probably a hockey question, and then miscellaneous.
This team and the Hawks were both coached to titles by Alex Hannum. In a title-winning season, this team won 46 of its first 50 games and eliminated the Celtics to end Boston's run of 8 straight titles. For 10 points,
basketball.
What NBA team won the 1967 finals with stars Hal Greer and Wilt Chamberlain?
Back then, Wilt was on 76ers? All right. Because he played that one game in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Just kind of stumbling through these, but also not getting them all right so far.
In 2014, Lauren Williams and a track star with this surname represented the U.S. in Olympic bobsled. A woman with this surname was, through her husband Tim Montgomery, implicated in the Balco scandal and surrendered 5 Olympic medals. Olympians Lolo and Marion share, for 10 points, what surname?
Oh, it's Lolo. Is this Jones? Yeah, it's Marion Jones and Lolo Jones. All right, 100 points. Going into the final question.
In 2023, this man earned a record 54th wildcard entry, 30 coming after hip resurfacing. In 2016, he became the first male singles player to win a second Olympic gold medal. A 77-year drought dating to Fred Perry's 1936 title was ended by, for 10 points, what British tennis player's 2013 Wimbledon win?
Is that Henman? Is Henman? Andy Murray. All right, kind of bumbled it at the finish line there. Andy Murray is a much better answer. But these quizzes this week are studying contrasts. When you try to get in super early, maybe take some guesses. Those weren't guesses. I buzzed in early and just had complete wrong answers. That really wasn't like me playing the odds or guessing. It was just me being wrong. If you just wait for the giveaways and get them right, you will probably get 100 points every week. Which won't win you any trophies, but hey, you know what? I come here to try to buzz in and get questions early. I'm not super concerned about the scores. I'm not super concerned about the leaderboards, except when it comes to video games. But I play to have fun, and hey, you gotta have fun even if a game doesn't go your way. You still need to have fun. That's gonna be it for a tumultuous week 8 here at Thinking Game Trivia of Playing Buzzword. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, check out all the other Buzzword videos. And if you think you could answer questions like this, you want to answer questions like this and have fun doing it, head on over to neqt.com/buzzword to see what they have on offer. That's it for me, Quizmaster Jack. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.